when I usually live stream. But I just got up maybe 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago, and I'm still like not cute yet. Like I have my little like wrap on my head and all that. But today is going to be a busy day, so I know I'm not going to have time to stream later, so it's going to have to be now or nothing. So I didn't stream yesterday. I didn't stream Saturday either. Saturday, oh my gosh, Saturday I was so tired. I didn't get much sleep because I ended up staying up late on Friday, and then we got up really early. Me and my friend, I've shared some of his content on this channel before. He's a photographer, and he's doing some videography as well. So hopefully I can feature some of his content on the channel again. But we got really early to shoot some of the early cherry blossoms, and it paid off too, because a little bit later on we realized like the same area where we've been shooting became very, very busy. But I was very tired after that. And then Sunday I got up fairly early, and I was kind of busy throughout. I ended up staying up late, still working on projects, and today is going to be busy again. This whole month, to make this whole spiel short, this whole month is going to be incredibly busy. I have like at least 2 huge surprises that I'm sitting on. One of the surprises I've given you guys clues for, so you guys might be able to figure out what the surprise is for one of them. But the other one, I haven't dropped any clues, any hints, or anything like that. But I have some really big surprises for some content that I'm very excited for coming up. But that means this month is going to be busy. So I think one of the things I need to do today is like actually sit down and like refine my calendar and everything. Because like I'm tracking everything that's going on. I have it kind of memoed loosely, but I need to really tighten up, because I feel like when you have a busy month or a busy week or busy couple of weeks, you really, really need to keep track of what's going on so you don't miss something. Good morning, guys. Hi. So, yeah, if you're trying to stay productive, I think the best way to stay productive is to keep track of what tasks that you have to do. I think that's the best way that you can avoid forgetting something important. And so that is what I need to do after this. Just sit down, log everything that I need to accomplish this month, especially the high priority task, and make sure that I know what's going on with them, because I really, really have a busy month this month. I'm excited. It's a good thing, but it means I really need to stay organized. So this morning, what I'm doing right now is making pancakes. But first I gotta tidy up the kitchen, because I was so tired last night I didn't tidy up the kitchen. So that's what I'm doing first, and then I'm going to make myself pancakes. Japan has like these strawberries that are like kind of unique. Like they're like white colored strawberries. They're not like the red ones, the regular red ones. And I've never tried them before. So since I have those, and I'm kind of a picky eater when it comes to fruit, I think I'm going to put them on top of pancakes. I feel bad if like that's not the way that like the connoisseurs eat them. Like, you know, if you watch like Master Chef or like the Great Bake Off or like some of those like cooking shows, and it's like, how could you use this expensive rare ingredient as a sauce? You know, like they get so upset. So if that's not the correct way to use the strawberries, I feel bad, but that's the way I would like to eat them. So I'm gonna clean up my kitchen and make myself some pancakes, because I know I have a really busy day, and food first, you know? I gotta feed my stomach and then get productive. Hi! Germany! That's so cool! I guess I'm too late for dinner. That you're already the dishes. Just trying to get you plates. Aww! Well, here it's not dinner time though. Here, these dishes are from yesterday because yesterday I was so busy and so tired. I ended up staying up until like maybe 10:30 working on projects, and I got up around 6:30, 6:15. I don't know, somewhere between there this morning. I don't remember the exact time because I was so groggy, and then also like it's a rainy day here in Japan. Good morning. It's a rainy day here in Japan, so it doesn't look like morning. Like, I like rainy day vibes. I think it's really pretty, like, when it's a rainy day. But then at the same time, when, like, I'm a morning person in a sense. Like, I get grumpy when I have to wake up. But then once I'm up and I'm, like, looking around, like, I love the morning sun. I love, like, the feeling of being up before everybody else. So you kind of, like, get extra time for yourself, it feels like. I love that. But today, I don't know. I'm trying to hype myself up. I think once I get the caffeine going, once I get the matcha going, like, I'm going to be absolutely stoked. I have powdered matcha here. Oh, no, it's late there. It's 11:38 and you are constantly hungry. Okay, so question. If you made yourself a snack right now in the middle of the night, or when you make snacks, what's your go-to snack? I'm curious. Because I'm not like a big snacker. Usually I kind of do meals, but living in Japan has tempted me into being kind of a snacker. So what are your go-to snacks? My favorite convenience store in Japan is Lawson, which I think is kind of a hot take, because I think what I usually see on social media is 7-Eleven and Family Mart. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Lawson could be more popular in the rankings than I thought. But my favorite is Lawson. And they have date cookies, they have coconut cookies, and they have strawberry cookies, which are all plant-based. And I don't know what they put in those cookies, but they are phenomenal. Like, I will literally put on sweats, leave my house, and drive to the store just to buy those cookies. And, like, usually I can't be bothered, but those cookies are just phenomenal. And they also have, like, veggie chips, which I know sounds, like, kind of, like, healthy, I guess. But they're really good. They're, like, lightly salted and everything. So, those are, like, some of my favorite snacks. Hi! James! I finished the video that I was working on, and I did put a credit for you at the end of the video, in the video, so I don't forget. So I kept my word. It's morning time here in Japan. So I just got up a little while ago, and I was saying I am going to make myself breakfast, because I haven't eaten. But before I make myself breakfast, I have to clean up the kitchen, because yeah, I went to bed with the kitchen still messy. I know you're not supposed to do that, but I was so tired last night. I just couldn't do it. Sometimes you just gotta let stuff, like, set aside. Like, if it's not something that's urgent to do right away, you just gotta realize when you're too tired and take your break and then come back and do it later. And that's what we're doing. Yeah, let me see. The video should be published in... Okay, so the video that just went out this weekend is the Yokohama Chinatown video. Then after that is a video going to Izu on the train. And then the video that we worked on. So the video should be coming out in 2 weeks from now. So the video, so not next Sunday, but the Sunday after that should be when the video is published, if I'm right. But if you subscribe and turn on your notifications, you'll be able to see it. I don't remember what I named it, but it's pretty obvious it's the video we worked on. So I'm excited, and I have more fun stuff coming up. Actually, I was telling my friend about you, James, because Typically speaking, I don't edit and then like record while I edit. Like, I think I've maybe tried it once before, but it's not something that I've ever really like put a lot of effort into. And I don't know, it's something I feel like kind of, okay, thank you. I really appreciate that. That surprised me. Yeah, so sometimes my friends ask me, like, how do I edit my videos? But then I try to explain it to everybody. Like, I don't think it's right to gatekeep. If I know how to do something, I want you guys to know how to do it. Because in the end of the day, like, we are all different. So even if we all of us went to the exact same place, recorded the same video, and talked about it, we're all going to say different things. We're all going to have different feelings about it. We all come from different places and have different backgrounds. So people may not be interested in when I say it, but they may be interested in you. Yay! So I think it's really important. I really think it's important. And also from the standpoint of like travel for this channel, I am not someone who has a lot of money. My family did not have a lot of money growing up. I never thought I would be able to live in Japan. I didn't go to school for video editing or any of that. So like a lot of this is stuff that's like happened along the way. And I want other people to know, like, if I can do it 100%, you can do it. And like, I don't want to be like a block for somebody else, like achieving something that they want to do. If I know how to do it, I'm going to share it with you guys or try. And like, if you guys can learn something from that, perfect. So that made me really happy. And also I feel like the last thing I want to say on my little like TED talk on that is I feel like it really helped me to share the way that I edit and then try to explain it on the spot. Because like when I was asked questions like, okay, why are you editing in this way? I was like, whoa, I've never thought about that before. Like, how do I explain this? Like how do I explain this? And it made me think about editing completely differently. And I feel like it was very inspiring. So I might do that more often. Please stay tuned. The other thing is I got a new setup. I got a new setup for my editing as well. Good thing is if you like the video, you can just I don't know totally what you mean, but so my laptop that I was using to edit the last time, like I had my laptop and I had it plugged into my monitor, and then I had like my my SD card and all that plugged in and set up. And my issue was that my laptop keeps on dying. And I've had my laptop for a long time. It's not new, but it's like a MacBook Air. So I took it to the shop to see if they can like trade it in or repair it or whatever. And the technician that saw my computer was like, I don't think there's a huge issue with your computer. It's just that you need to put it in low power saver mode. I think that's the problem. But if that doesn't work, there could be an issue. So we kind of like reset my computer, and then we're going to try again with that. But I got a Mac Mini M4. I'll show you guys later, like the new editing setup. But I think it's going to be a lot more efficient. What made you move to Japan in the first place? Oh, that's actually a good question. So I have always been curious about Japan. Like, I think probably the thing that got me interested in Japan first was I had a book when I was a kid. And it was about, like, different warriors all over the world. So, like, it was talking about, like, Zulu warriors and, like, you know, piracy and, like, just, like, all different kinds of, like, war fighting around the world. But it was, like, a picture book, and it was illustrated, and it was talking about history and all of that. And in that book, there were samurais. And I was like, this is interesting. And I'd always been interested in traveling the world. But I think probably when I started to really, like, become very interested in Japan was that. And so eventually I had an opportunity to move to Okinawa for work. And so by that time I had started to read a little bit of manga. I read Vampire Night by Matsuri Kino. It is rainy right now. Like rainy and gloomy. And yeah, so I read the manga, and I liked the manga, and I was interested in that, so I moved to Japan, but I moved to Okinawa. And if you're not familiar with Okinawa, Okinawa is like palm trees, tropical, hibiscus everywhere, white sand beaches. Like you can see, like if you stand in the water, you can see through the water to the fishes underneath you. But it's not what I imagined Japan was going to be like. Like, it's part of the country of Japan, but it's not part of mainland Japan. It's nowhere near Tokyo. So that was my first experience with Japan. And then when we had an opportunity to move back, my husband and I, we moved to Yamaguchi Prefecture, again for work. And that is like, good for you going abroad. Japan is special. They're definitely one of the best places in the world. I agree. Yeah, when we first came back, we moved to the countryside, and the countryside was a big culture shock / adjustment. Because I feel like Okinawa has a lot of people who are not Japanese there, and so the culture is a little bit more, I think there's a lot more nuance that kind of allows for people that are not from there, because there's so many people there that it's kind of been reflected into the local community, if that makes sense. But we moved to like a really small town when we moved here about 2.5 years ago, and I was like, whoa, this is very, very different. And there are not a lot of people that were not Japanese in my neighborhood. Like, I think I was the only non-Japanese person in my neighborhood. A couple blocks away, there was someone else who was American as well, but yeah, it was a huge culture shock. But since then, we've moved a little bit closer to Tokyo, which is also cool, but it's just been a learning process. But long story short, that's how we ended up moving back to Japan. And hopefully we get to stay, because I don't know how long we will get to be here. That's a whole different thing. I'm almost done with these dishes if you're waiting for the pancakes. I am waiting for them too, because I'm feeling hungry now. Okay, here we go. I go ahead. Okay, have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Hopefully I see you later. It's nice talking to you again. Been there 9 times, have friends, maybe 26, traveling in Asia in general, traveling the world. Yeah, you're right. You are absolutely right. I'm really, really hoping this year we can travel and see more places. Last year, we went to Korea, and I would like to go someplace else this year. I don't know where yet. I don't know where. Once I figure out where, then I'll share it. I'll probably share it on the channel, but I'm not totally sure where yet. I've had a lot of different suggestions. One viewer on this channel suggested visiting India and showed me some cool places there. I've seen a lot of videos online about Mongolia. I met a couple people from Taiwan here. I know. I'm almost done. Come on. We gotta wash them thoroughly. You know, like food safety and all of that. Like you don't want to leave I don't know, germs or I don't know, bacteria on them. I'm almost done though. But yeah, there's a lot of places I want to visit. Someone here like passing through my city was like, yeah, I'm from Taiwan, and I don't mind. Like, I will roast you back in the comment sections on live Like, unless you say something really rude in that case you're getting blocked. But if you're just making jokes, you're gonna get roasted back. And a lot of times I get teased for my cooking too if I cook on live, because I was cooking something the other day and someone was like, that is too much olive oil. But I feel like olive oil, I can use olive oil generously because it's like more healthy, you know? Apparently not. I was told I cannot. I met an Italian friend out here, and I barely got a passing score for my use of olive oil from him, so. But I didn't get a failing score, so I'm okay with that. He just said I shouldn't be frying things in it. Maybe sauteing things, but not like deep frying or like anything. I don't usually like deep fry stuff, but I don't know. Cooking is not like something I'm like a professional at. Like I cook because I need to eat. Is Don Ricky's a roast master? I don't know the context there, but if you're in the comment section dropping roast, you're gonna get roasted back. We're almost done. We got 2 more dishes to wash. We got this giant pot because I made soup the other day. But I was told, upon review, my soup was not a soup. It was a porridge because the consistency was too thick. And I realized that people call soup different things around the world. Like for me, like if it's like kind of soupy, I just call it soup. Although I guess you could call some things a stew, maybe. But I guess in some places it could be called a porridge, which like that was my first time hearing that. I think that's a pro of meeting people from other places in the world though, because you start to realize like the way that you think that things are or should go may not be like the way that other people do it someplace else. Last dish. Okay, last one. Yeah, living in different places or like traveling to different places definitely adds perspective. And I think that was my favorite part of the marathon I ran too. I think I just wash slowly. I think that's what it is. I just wash really slowly. I went to the gym on Friday. Okay, some of us gotta get gains. And I'm still sore for that. Let me wipe down the counter. I'm so excited for these strawberries. I'm very, very excited. My counter is stained because I had cumin. I was cooking with cumin yesterday. And if you've never cooked with cumin, it's one of those seasonings that has like a yellow-orange color. And it stains everything. It stains everything. At least if you're a messy cooker. Like if you don't just like, doop, doop, doop. If you're just like I am, then yeah, it stains everything. All right. Let's get ingredients. Oh, you guys can't see. Why didn't you tell me you can't see? I don't think that helped either. Okay, we got a bowl. And where's the matcha powder? Here's the matcha powder. And this is pancake mix. It's a Japanese pancake mix. And it kind of comes with other stuff in there, but I'm not really gonna mix much. Hi! Oh. Okay. Hopefully I see you again soon. Please get some rest. Okay? It was very, very lovely talking to you. I'll post a picture of the pancakes so you can see them. Alright. This is the pancake mix. I gotta open the bag. And these are the strawberries. Hold up. These are the strawberries I was so excited about. Let me show you one. Oh, they're starting to turn a little yellow because I set them out too long. Yeah, I definitely have to eat them today. But I just think the color is so pretty. I've never seen strawberries like that. So what had happened with the strawberries was we went out, and then afterwards I brought the strawberries home, and instead of putting them away right away, I let them sit on the counter. Bad decision. That's another reason I gotta eat them today. I'm gonna show you guys the mix so far. I'm not a professional chef. I just do whatever I want in the kitchen. It's kind of like when I was working on the wig. If you guys saw me work on the wig, I will be honest, I didn't read the instructions. I'm gonna add a little bit of water because I feel like the consistency is not where I want it. But this mix is pretty ready-made, so I don't need it to be too much stuff added. It actually smells really nice because of the matcha. But perhaps that's just because I like matcha in general. I don't want clumps. That's what I'm trying to avoid right now. Clumps. Seems good enough. I have a gas stove, so I'm turning the heat on. In the meantime, the people that are really good at making matcha are going to be mad at me. But I am just going to do this. I'm going to make some hot water and put my matcha powder in it. I've been really, really enjoying matcha because I feel like it's more gentle on my stomach. I feel like it's more gentle on my stomach than coffee. So that's why I've been using a lot more matcha. I think it would be very hard for me to give up caffeine altogether, but I've noticed that coffee does sometimes really bother my stomach, and the matcha seems like it's a little bit more gentle. Okay, I've added the first pancake to the pan. Ooh. Off to a fantastic start. I accidentally had the heat on max. That was an accident. I made this mix very thick, but I feel like when I make runny pancakes, they don't come out good. They come out like really gumpy or like I don't know, the texture is weird. So I would rather the pancake be almost bready than too thin. I'm not trying to waste any of the mix. In the meantime, while I wait for everything to prepare, i.e. the pancake that's already there, seems like it's doing well, I am going to chop up the strawberries. And heat up the water a little more. I know that the microwave convection oven thingy that I have, it takes 2 tries to warm things up, to tea making temperature. Put a plate out. I don't know if I can eat the yellow patches or not. I probably can, you know. But there's little yellow patches on the strawberry. I don't think they can be that bad. You guys can't really see, huh? Is this a little better? Perhaps? You can, however, see all of the pancake mix on my shirt. They really don't look like strawberry. Not sliced up. But I'm slicing it because I know I won't eat the big pieces. Like if I just set a big old strawberry on top of the pancake, I won't eat it that way. So perhaps it's not the cutest way. Like maybe the cutest way would be just to sit the strawberry on top of it. But I'm making it so that I specifically can eat it. And I feel like that's important with food. Like if the chef is cooking for themselves, they have to be able to enjoy their own food. Here comes my cat. Do you guys want to see her? Moxie! Come here, Moxie. Come say hello. Don't worry, I'll wash my hands. Because I know people will be like, no, the cat's in the kitchen. Oh, no. Come here. I know. Say hi. Say hello. She's purring. Meow. Okay, goodbye. I know. What do you want? You came in here. My cat is a notorious beggar. And I'm pretty sure if I put the pancakes on the plate and then left the room and she had access to them, she would eat them. She would definitely try them at least. I don't know if she would finish them, but she would definitely try them. My cat likes all kinds of things. She likes tofu. She likes ice cream. She likes bread. What else has she been caught eating? I feel like the list goes on and on and on. I tell people and they're like, what? Your cat does that? And I'm like, yeah. That's why we call her a raccoon. Because she eats like a raccoon. Alright. This is still not cat food. This is caffeine, so I can have a productive day. Because I need caffeine. I've seen some people on YouTube talk about like, oh, my moderators, da 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 da. And I'm like, you know, that would be really cool to have moderators and like, I don't know, like people that like help with the chat and stuff. But like, to be completely honest, like when I started this channel, I did not intend to live stream pretty much at all. Like, it was never part of my plan. And the only reason I really started putting like more effort into it now is because I'm trying to monetize, and I can't get my coins if I don't have watch time hours. So I started live streaming, not knowing that by live streaming is going to be an easier way to communicate directly with the people that watch the channel, which has been tremendously fun and rewarding to me. And I think that's like my favorite part about live streaming, is because sometimes there's a conversation with someone who watches the content or who just showed up, and I get a unique perspective. And plus, I think it's really more fun to like talk to somebody than just like talk to the camera. And I also think the last thing is, I think live streaming is making me feel less shy when I pick up the camera. Because like sometimes when I pick up the camera and talk to the camera, I start like overthinking everything. Like, oh, well, what if it's not loud enough? Or what if it's not educational enough? Or I don't know, whatever worry I have. But live streaming has kind of helped with that a little bit. This pancake's looking a little sus, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'll show you in a second, but Gordon Ramsay is definitely 100% not going to give me a call after this. I can assure you of that. He is not going to recruit me for any of his restaurants. But see, this time versus this morning I came in and I did washing dishes. This time I'm going to wash the dishes before I eat, so that way I don't have a huge pile of dishes built up. I've chopped up the strawberries. We're waiting for one more pancake to cook. Then I'll show you the pancake, and then I'm going to eat. This is the type of stuff that gets me excited in the morning. Caffeine and food. And of course a good live stream. Doesn't hurt. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and wash. Since the batter is so sticky, I'm just trying to rinse some of it off before I have to wash it. For some reason, I'm the type of person that likes to hear water when I'm cleaning or cooking, in a sense. So like, for example, if I'm washing dishes, I like to hear like the water rushing sound from the sink. And if I'm brushing my teeth, I like to do that too. But I think it wastes a lot of water. So that's part of why, like, usually I'll take, like, if I have, like, a really big bowl or something, I will take water and kind of, like, catch it into there. The sink that I have, it's not one of the sinks where you can stop it and then fill it up. Like, when I was little, I grew up with, like, a sink where it's, like, for example, on the left, you have all your soapy water and your dirty dishes, and then on the right, you can rinse them. But this sink is not like that. I like the design. It's like a big sink, but it just doesn't stop up. I don't mind too much, but I'm deciding, should I even try to make the pancakes slightly aesthetic? Or should I just dump the strawberries onto the plate? So that way I know for sure that I have I can clean the cutting board. And I think I'm gonna do the second one. Dump the strawberries. I gotta clean the cutting board. Sorry, strawberries. I mean, they look pretty. I'm not too mad at it. We went to the store and I was like, oh, I love those strawberries. They're so pretty. And my husband was like, are you sure, like, you want those strawberries? Because, like, I don't know if you will eat them, because I don't really like fruit like that. And I said, I really want the strawberries. So that's how come I ended up with the strawberries. So I really must eat them, because I assured my husband I will eat them. I tried to get him to try them, but he didn't want to try, so. I'm eating all of them, but I am eating them. And you can see my cat in the background. Hold on. There she is. Moxie Roo. She looked over. Moxie! She said, leave me alone. I'm trying to watch the birds in the rain. You know what I would love to do? Like, I've seen online some people do. Like, people take their cats, like, on vacation with them with, like, a harness or something. And, like, they just, like, you know, like, get a camper or something. And then they have, like, I don't know, a portable litter box and, like, harnesses for their cats. And they just take their cats with them on vacation. But I don't know, like, I don't know if our cats would do that. Like, would they? And then I also would worry about them getting lost, like, maybe I'll have to do some research on it. Because it feels like it would be very, like, enriching for the cat to, like, go and be in nature and, like, you know, leave the house. Because my cats are house cats. Like, I don't let them outside. Because in the neighborhood where I live, we got, like, at least 3 cats that, like, they will be up at, like, 3 a.m. fighting. Like, you'll hear them, like, ah! It's like, oh, my gosh. See? Even Moxie's terrified. You don't want none of that, Moxie. That's why you stay in the house. So yeah, if I can't keep them safe outside, then they're gonna have to stay inside. But I've been seeing some people, like, taking their cats on vacation to the beach and to the forest and stuff, and not gonna lie, it looks very tempting. I think she might like it. Would you like it, Moxie? Why are you wet? Were you playing in the sink again? You were. You were playing in the sink. All right. Maybe I should wash the actual pan. So last dish. Ouch, ouch. Too hot, too hot, too hot. Don't do what I just did. I feel like that's like the second time I've said this. Ouch. This joke. That's why you shouldn't do what I just did. Right there. I'm just excited to eat now. Move the camera. If you see any clutter behind me, Okay, I'm trying to avoid clutter. If you see any clutter behind me, the kitchen still needs to be clean. It's Monday here. Monday in Japan is trash day. So that means get all the clutter out, bag it up, and take it outside because today is trash day. All right. That being said, I'm going to put some honey on this. Again, chefs may not approve, but this is how I want to eat it, so. And I've got my matcha. And I've got my fork, which I mix the matcha with, but I don't want to wash. And, hold on. This is my breakfast. Yay! I feel like this is a fantastic, excellent time to sign off. So me and Moxie are going to say goodbye. Has Moxie eaten yet? Moxie eats in a few minutes too. Her breakfast is around 7:21, right? 7:20, something like that. So it's almost time for her breakfast too. So we're gonna go and eat breakfast. Moxie, say goodbye. That wasn't nice. Moxie says bye. Bye, guys. No, it's not for you. I'm not feeding you pancakes. They're not good for cats. And now my phone is wet, so the stream is still going. There we go.